Let's see if we can make that a little bit nicer. Hello my friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering and Adventures. Today we're going to be working on this tailgate for my Ram truck. And my previous truck had kind of a little soft open deal on it, a built-in damper. I don't know why they don't have it on these Ram trucks, but you can buy a tailgate assist. This is the one I got here. I bought this off Amazon. There's several manufacturers. I think I paid just a little bit under 20 bucks for this one. So do a little research, decide which one you want to get, and pick it up. And we're going to go through the install on here. Now I've done something that I don't usually do, and that is read in the instructions. So I looked at these a little bit beforehand, and I have the tools that it says that we'll need on here. It says we'll need a tape measure, 10mm wrench, 13mm wrench. It doesn't say on there, but you also need a tape measure. You can see it right here. And then somewhere farther down here it says hammer and a punch for a portion of this. But let me get everything laid out and we'll get started. Okay, on the first step here, it's going to have us adjusting this nutsert tool. And what you need to do is make sure 3/4 of an inch is exposed. And now you can see I marked this nut. I took a little bit of spray paint and just dabbed a touch on there because you need to turn this 9 turns. I'm going to insert that into there. And now we need to turn it 9 turns on that nut. So that's why I marked it. And what that's going to do, I'll show you the picture. As you turn it, it's going to cause that to collapse inside of there and give us a place to attach the bottom of this. So you can see why we put the paint on there. That was 1 turn, so I'll do the rest. After you're tightening that thing 9 times, you remove this, and then you want to check to see that that thing is in there solidly, and it appears that it is. So now we're going to install our ball mount down here, and it says to torque that, so make sure you have a torque wrench, or if you're a mechanic, your elbow might be calibrated. Torque it down to 8 foot-pounds according to the literature here. Now we're supposed to remove this cable bolt up here, and they give you a nice big Torx wrench if you have one in your toolbox. Probably recommend using it because, well, this one doesn't appear to be doing too bad. Let me get that off. Once you have that removed, then you're going to install this plate right here, and then put this back through there. And then tighten that up. The next step on here says to remove this rubber block right here, and one more tool, Phillips screwdriver. I'm just going to turn this and pull this out, hopefully. I may have to get behind that with a flat tip screwdriver. I don't know, let me see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. You can see it's one of those plastic screw expanding things. Next step wants you to flatten out this little tab right here, or optionally you can remove this bolt and then take off that little limit tab. I guess with this strut in here, the cable's going to move a little bit differently. Step 8 wants you to measure down from the top of the cable 3.5 inches to install this cable clip. I guess we need one more tool, a pair of pliers. I've already marked down or measured down and marked it here. Now I am assuming when they say top of the cable they mean up here as the top of the cable, not all the way up here. So we will see. The instructions are not the clearest in the world. Let's see if we can get this on here. It's got a bevel on that edge, and that's what I'm trying to work on here first. If I need to move it, it looks like it moves. Alright, and now there's a sheet of clear plastic. They say it's Mylar, and they ask you to put it in a couple places here. So I'll cut that up and install it, and we'll see how that looks. Now if we've done everything correctly, we should be able to install our little gas strut here. And the shaft end down. Just pop on here. Have to extend it a little bit. Let me bring you onto this side. And now we can do a test to see if we can close this thing and keep an eye on everything here where it's supposed to go. Everything appears to be fitting okay. Now that is not right, but truck is locked. There we go. Okay, so I just need to do something with this. I don't know exactly what. That's much nicer. I went ahead and adjusted that, whatever they call this thing. What is it called again? Let's see what we got up here. Cable clip. I adjusted that cable clip down to 3.5 inches from here, and it appears to work better now. So I think that's probably what they mean when they say from the top of the cable is right here. It appeared to work the other way, but every once in a while it would stick out. You saw that. So all said and done, including the time to set up the camera and shoot the video, it probably took me about 20 minutes to install this. So I think if you're doing it at home without shooting a video, you could probably do it in 10 to 15 minutes. Very simple and a nice little addition to your Ram truck. Okay, if you're liking my content, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.